Very good evening to all. We are delighted to welcome you all in this VCM on the topic Management Accounting Insights, Financial Planning and Wealth Management, being organized by Committee on Management Accounting of ICI and being hosted by Chandigarh branch of NIRC of ICI. We heartily welcome you all. Now I would like to invite and welcome CA Upkar Singh Ji, Chairman of Chandigarh branch of NIRC of ICI, for welcome address. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Toshiba. Thank you so much. Respected members, a very good evening to all of you. I see Upkar Singh, Chairman Chandigarh branch, on behalf of Committee on Management Accounting of ICAI and Chandigarh branch, welcome you all on today's virtual CP meeting on Management Accounting Insights, Financial Planning and Wealth Management. I also welcome Dr. C.A. Pinky Agarwal as eminent speaker of the session. I welcome you, ma'am. I am also thankful to Chairman and Vice Chairman of the Committee on Management Accounting of ICAI for giving me this opportunity to host this program. I will tell you now about the initiatives of the Management Accounting Committee. The Committee on Management Accounting facilitates communication and sharing of knowledge between ICAI and its members as well as other organizations dealing with management accounting. 12 best practices guidelines in the areas of strategic management, importance to management accounting in practice and business. Conduct research within the country for understanding the various changes which have taken place in the areas of management accounting over the past many years and communicate relevant findings to the academic wing of ICAI to facilitate the setting of syllabus at various examination level of the institute. And so many other initiatives of the committee are there. Our ICAI is continuously making the endeavor to keep the members and students updated by organizing regular webinars and sessions. I am quite sure that ICAI continual endeavor initiative towards strengthening the system and delivery of education, training and services will benefit hugely to the instrumental in empowering you to become accomplished and bright professional. I wish the committee to continue holding such programs for the benefit of the members. These programs help the members go in a long way in shaping their career. I wish the committee all success in this initiative of knowledge and sharing and empowering their members. Friends, I will tell you about the ICAI Chartered Accountant Betterment Fund. Friends, our institute has created Chartered Accountant Betterment Fund. You can be a life member by paying rupees 5,000 as one-time payment, or you can contribute rupees 1,000 annually. Apart from this, any member can contribute voluntary. A small voluntary contribution by each one of us can extend a helping hand for the loved one amongst us when they will need the most. I request you all to please join as a life member of Betterment Fund of ICAI. This fund has helped so many members during these COVID times when members need the most. So many members have spent so many amount on the hospitals, medicines. ICAI has helped the members by paying rupees 1,50,000 to each member who has spent this amount. So please join as a member of this Betterment Fund or contribute voluntarily. At the end, I thank you all for attending this virtual CP meeting in a big number. Stay safe, stay connected. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai ICAI. Over to Toshiba.
Thank you. Warm welcome. For the keynote, now I would like to invite and welcome CA Harpreet Singh Kharbanda ji, who is a practicing chartered accountant. He did his graduation from SCD Government College, Ludhiana. Throughout his school and college, he has been a performer. He was a merit holder in matriculation from Punjab School Education Board and a gold medalist in BCom in his college from Punjab University. If we talk about his training and mentoring, from 2001, he started training financial advisors for basics of mutual funds, insurance products, and eventually trained about 350 advisors for AMFI training. And now he conducts training for school and colleges, NGOs, financial advisors, and corporates on various subjects like efficient financial planning, investment awareness program, time management, people, etc. Regarding his social endeavors, he is an active member of Rotary Club Ludhiana Central since 1998 and has served at various capacities in club as well as in his district, including being as a president, blood donation zonal chairman, libraries, assistant governor, etc. He is active member of JCI Ludhiana Genies 2018. For his professional and social endeavors, he has been awarded by Rotary, JCI, various colleges and business bodies, mutual fund companies, life, general and health insurance companies, and the most prestigious award has been given from NIRC of Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. That is the award for contribution in 2011 at New Delhi. We heartily welcome you over this VCM, sir. Request you to share your key inputs. Over to you, Harpreet, sir.
Thank you very much, CA Toshiba. So nice of you for the introduction. A very warm good evening to respected Chairman CA Upkar Singh ji, our very eminent speaker CA Dr. Pinky Agarwal ji, all the distinguished executive members of Chandigarh branch, and all the amazing chartered accountants, colleagues, and my seniors in profession. I am sure you all are doing great in your life with your good health and wealth. Once again, before starting today's topic, I must congratulate moderator of the day, CA Toshiba Garg. Toshiba, it is really good to see such young CAs speaking so confidently.
Thank you, sir.
आज से पहले जब भी हम सीएस के जब भी सेमिनार होते हैं तो एक ही बात बोली जाती थी कि सीएस को सब कुछ आता है लेकिन स्टेज पे बोलने में ना दिक्कत होती है। तो आज जिन्होंने जो आज ये सेशन अटेंड कर रहे हैं, आई एम श्योर वो तो ये आज के बाद कभी नहीं बोलेंगे। We have wonderful speakers, people like you who can speak very confidently. Thank you very much once again for the introduction. Now, today's topic is financial planning and wealth management. Friends, wealth is required to buy your desires, but wealth management is must to keep it the abundance. Yes, friends, making money is easy, but managing it requires, I won't say efforts, but the intention. If you have the intention to manage your money, you will get the ways, you will find out the ways. And you all must have heard, if you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. So we have to plan. Just as for our life, we need to plan our finances. We have to manage our wealth so that our life and our financial life always keep on going high, high and high. I will not explain what is financial planning as per Google, because Google तो कोई भी मतलब we are financial planning डालोगे तो I think more than lakhs of results you will find. I will share what I have experienced over a period of time, because then we can relate to. We will not just go with the definition. So now let me start with a question. Does your life have a life? You might find this question a bit tricky, since the platform we are using, we can't interact two-way. For the timing, it is a one-way interaction. So I will explain what I am trying to tell. First life is your life, which I said, does your life has a life? And second life, where I am coming, it is lifelong immunity against financial emergencies. So your financial planning and wealth management should give you life, I will repeat, that is lifelong immunity against financial emergency. And before moving forward, I will request all the participants, please keep a pen, keep a notebook with you. You will come across certain things which I am sure definitely going to help you in your life. So what I mean, it means that your financial planning should be such that it helps you to win against all kinds of financial emergencies at all stages of your life. Yes, then you have a life in your life. Different people use different methods to explain financial planning. Everybody has his own ways. I too have the way, but I will explain the simplest model of financial planning. It is based on the four pillars. As we need a foundation for any house, similarly, our financial life also need a foundation. And according to me, again I said it will vary from people to people. You have all rights to agree or disagree with my opinion, but as per my experience over a period of 20 years, the simplest way. Normally, why don't people do financial planning? They think it's difficult. They think it will take their lot of time. It will take their lot of efforts. But it is not so. It is very, very simple. If we have the intention to do it. Four pillars which I am talking about. First pillar is the health insurance. Yes, my dear friends. The day you have started your earnings, spend some money on your health insurance premium for yourself or your family. Just imagine that your earning has yet not started. Even if you find it difficult to fund your health insurance policy, but let me remind you, once you plan, all the things come in place. You need to plan. अगर तो आप पहले से ये सोच के बैठे हो कि हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस मतलब खर्चा, you won't be able to do it ever. But if you think it is required, why it is required, then you will find the ways. People can't even imagine how economical health insurance policies are available today compared to what they are giving you in return. Means you are spending say 3, 4, 5,000 or 15,000 or 20,000 for the risk of 3 lakh, 5 lakh or even 25 lakh. People tell me, sir, I don't have money to spend for health insurance. And then the obvious question is, do you have the money to pay at hospital? Then people say, sir, that we will manage. Then friends, if you can manage 5 lakh, 10 lakh or 1 lakh even, then you are in a better position to manage 5,000 or 10,000. Now, coming to the next pillar, it is term life insurance. This term life insurance has evolved very recently, I would say for last 10 to 15 years. But still, people with the old mindset are not accepting it because it does not give them money in case of their survival. They forget that if they survive for the period for which they are getting the insurance, they don't need this money even. Suppose today a 25-year-old chartered accountant starts his practice and get his life covered till the age of 65, 70 or 75. And with God's grace, if he survives that period, will 10,000 per annum for next 30, 40 years or 20,000 for next 15 years, is it going to matter if that CA is healthy and wealthy and with his family? I don't think so. Just a mindset, the poor mindset, I will say, blocks us for going for this small expense, which 10,000, I gave you example of 25 years, it will cost even less than that. Now coming to the third pillar, that is mutual fund. Yes, you survived till your age of 65 or 75, then you will have ample money. I will share one example with you, friends. I was making some planning for my very dear friend's son, who got a decent job in a bank after completing his MBA, and his package is around net 75,000 rupees. His first job, 75,000 of package, unmarried, no responsibility. His father is going to take care of the family responsibilities. So I planned 40,000 of his monthly investment. You guys just have to calculate what he can achieve at the end of 25 years. Means when he will be 50, he will be having 7.5 CR of liquid funds. Many of our audience must be having our friends, our seniors who are above the age of 50 today sitting in this hall. आप सोचो, आपने, नो ऑफेंस टू एनीबडी, विद ड्यू रिस्पेक्ट टू एवरीवन, हमने कुछ ऐसा प्लान किया कि एट द एज ऑफ 50, इवन आई एम aged 50, but even I could not plan that way. Since I could not plan, now it becomes my duty to help more and more people, to guide, to become self-sufficient this small way. Last but not the least, fourth pillar of financial planning is the accidental insurance. Now people say, sir, if one has got the term life insurance, why does he need the accidental insurance? Since this is not the topic, we are not going in the details of the products. Accidental insurance offers much more than what term insurance does not give you. Just for example, it gives you benefit of permanent disability. In case of accident, due to accident, somebody is permanently disabled, he gets the lump sum amount, number one. Number two, if due to accident the person is hospitalized, he gets compensation up to 2 years of his bedridden situation. At a very nominal premium, at a peanut I will say, one can avail this benefit. But my dear friends, this is the simple way of financial planning. Even if you go for very complex kind of financial planning or looking rosy kind of financial planning, no planning is going to work. No planning is going to work if you don't give respect to the wealth you have already attained as on today. Unless आप अपने पैसे को, अपनी मनी को रिस्पेक्ट नहीं दोगे, आप जितनी मर्जी फाइनेंशियल प्लानिंग कर लो, आप चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट हो, आप किसी और से फाइनेंशियल प्लानिंग करवा लो, उसको चार्जेस भी पे कर दो, you won't be able to do it unless and until you give respect to your existing wealth. So here I am coming with certain ways to give respect to the wealth we have. So this is again a small formula. The first, start your day with a smile. As per data of year 2019, every day 1,63,890 people don't get up the next day. आज जितने लोग सोते हैं, अगले दिन 1,63,000 लोग अगले दिन का सूरज नहीं देख पाते हैं. So if you are lucky enough, start your day with a smile, with gratitude to God. Not only gratitude for yourself, not only for your family, but all your loved ones, all for your clients, for all your known people. Because we are not isolated, we all are interconnected. So this life is not about me only, it's about people around me. So we have to start our day with smile and gratitude. Next, take care of your health. As we have always heard and uttered many times, health is wealth, health is wealth. But do we really mean it? What we are doing to preserve this wealth, to grow this wealth? Do you imagine 1 hour of your day? If we just give 1 hour on our health, and it is only 4.16% of our total time. Really 1 hour for our health, which is the most precious gift of God to humankind. Now imagine you have got a gift from a friend. No, let me give another example. Your spouse, your husband or your wife is the most precious gift from your in-laws. The gift your in-laws have given to you. And if you don't give respect to that gift, do you expect to get more gifts from your in-laws? No, not possible. Similarly, the best gift by God, the good health, if we don't take care of that, how we can expect more blessings of Almighty? We need more blessings, so we need to give respect to the first gift given to us by Almighty, that is our health. Third, show love to your money. हम कहते हैं कि पैसे से प्यार मत करो, करना चाहिए. कैसे करना है वो मैं बताता हूं. जब भी आप मनी रिसीव करते हो, whenever you receive money, receive it with a gratitude for money as well as source of money. Money is important. Source of money is more important. Sometimes we behave in a way with that particular source, means our client or some person, that source stops. That is a big thing. I am talking about a very small thing. Whenever you receive money, whenever you keep your money in your wallet or in your pocket or in your drawer, be thankful. And whenever you spend your money, that is even more important. You have taken out a note of 500 or 2000 from your pocket and you are giving it to a shopkeeper. Have a smile looking at your note. Tell him, go to this man and fulfill all his desires. Now, what it is going to create? Normally, जब हम पैसे खर्च करते हैं, normally हम साथ में कर्ज करते हैं. कितना खर्चा हो गया, कितनी परेशानी आ गई, खर्चा है कि रुकने का नाम ही नहीं लेता. Stop it. स्पेंड, जो स्पेंड करना है वो तो करना ही है. वाइफ ने बोल दिया जी आज सूट लेना है तो लेना ही पड़ेगा, लड़ने का कोई फायदा है नहीं. तो आप स्माइल करके दो, आपकी वाइफ भी खुश, जिस दुकानदार से लिया है वो भी खुश, और अल्टीमेटली जब आप खुश होके दे रहे हो तो भगवान भी कहता है यार ये बंदा खुश होके पैसे खर्च करता है, इसको और पैसे दूंगे. बिलीव मी, ट्राई इट फॉर 1 month. अगर आपको डिफरेंस ना फील हो, यू कैन कॉल मी एनी टाइम. very small point which we normally ignore. Be particular where do you keep your wallet or money. कई लोगों की आदत होती है जहां पे बैठे वहां पे पर्स रख दिया, बाद में ढूंढते रहते हैं. नो, डोंट डू लाइक दिस. जब भी आपके वॉलेट आपने रखना है, आपके लिए एक फिक्स प्लेस होनी चाहिए, चाहे वो आपके ऑफिस का ड्रॉर हो, चाहे आपके वो पर्सनल रूम का ड्रॉर हो. और जब उस वॉलेट में पैसे रखने हैं आपको, ये नहीं है कि पैसे आए और ऐसे ही डाल दिए. नो, आपने उसको बहुत ही प्यार से सिस्टमेटिक तरीके से रखना है, उसको प्यार के साथ रखना है. और एट द बिगिनिंग ऑफ द डे और एट द एंड ऑफ द डे आपको पता होना चाहिए कि आपके वॉलेट में पैसे कितने. दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज इफ यू आर नॉट, अगेन पॉइंट सेम है, अगर आप अपने पैसे को वैल्यू ही नहीं दे रहे हो, जो पैसे आपके पास हैं उसी को नहीं संभाल पा रहे हो, हाउ यू कैन एक्सपेक्ट टू गेट मोर मनी. देन keep track of your investments. Normally we advise people invest and forget. That is fine. Forget means don't worry about the market ups and downs. But you should be aware. At the end of every month, you must know how much bank balance you have in your saving account, in your current account, or in your fixed deposit. And at least after one quarter or at least on a half yearly basis, you must have a track of all your investment. आपके म्यूचुअल फंड्स लगे हैं, गोल्ड में पैसे लगे हैं, कहीं पे भी आपके पैसे हैं, आप उसको, आपके पास वो नोट डाउन होना चाहिए. 3 महीने के बाद, 6 महीने के बाद आपको उसके लिए टाइम निकालना चाहिए, उसको एक प्यार भरी नज़र से देखना चाहिए. जो आपने उसको प्यार और ग्रेटिट्यूड की नज़र से देखोगे, इट विल वर्क द सेम एज एयर एंड वाटर डज फॉर प्लांट्स. अगर आप अपने प्लांट्स को हवा नहीं लगने दोगे, पानी नहीं दोगे, वो मुरझा जाएंगे. सिमिलरली, इफ यू वांट योर मनी ट्री टू ग्रो, गिव इट एयर एंड वाटर ऑफ लव एंड ग्रेटिट्यूड. Last, do write all your cash receipts and payments. जब भी आप एक्सपेंस करते हो, चाहे एक छोटी सी डायरी में, उसको परमानेंटली आपने नोट करके रखना, आपकी डायरी में वो नोट होना चाहिए. जब आप कुछ रिसीव करते हो, हम चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट के साथ ये बहुत प्रॉब्लम रहती है. हम फीस रिसीव कर लेते हैं, साल के बाद कस्टमर को पूछते हैं, सर आपकी फीस नहीं आई. वो कहते हैं, सर मैंने तो फीस दे दी थी. एंड नाउ वी हैव टू गिव द बेनिफिट ऑफ डाउट टू आवर कस्टमर, नहीं तो वो भाग जाएगा, चाहे उसने दी हो या नहीं दी हो. तो कीप ए ट्रैक. अगर आपने एक बार लिख लिया, फिर वो आपके बैक ऑफ द माइंड रहेगा कि वाकई मैंने इससे फीस या नहीं रिसीव की. अगर हमने परमानेंटली नहीं भी लिख के रखना है तो भी एक बार लिख लो. हम सबको पता है, सबने सीए की पढ़ाई की है, जब हम बोल के पढ़ते हैं उसकी बजाय जब हम लिख के पढ़ते थे, तो जो लिखा हुआ रहता था वो हमें ज्यादा याद रहता था, उसका लास्टिंग इम्पैक्ट रहता. सिमिलरली जब हमने कोई चीज लिख ली, इट रिमेन्स विद अस. एंड बिफोर आई से गुड बाय टू दिस ऑगस्ट ऑडियंस, लेट मी टेल यू द फाइनेंशियल प्लानिंग, what we are planning for ourselves, we can build a great business empire around this. Yes, जो प्लानिंग आज हम चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट्स को करने की जरूरत है, the educated, the cream of the society, then what do you think? Our clients, the layman people who knows how to count money, but उनका अदरवाइज अकाउंटिंग या मनी के साथ ज्यादा रिश्ता नहीं है, उनकी जरूरत हमारे से ज्यादा होगी. तो वी कैन बिल्ड अ बिजनेस एम्पायर अराउंड इट. इफ वी थिंक नहीं जी हमारे पास तो टाइम नहीं है, हम तो टैक्स ऑडिट करके ही बहुत खुश हैं, हम तो इनकम टैक्स की रिटर्न भर के ही बहुत खुश हैं, देन वी कैन हैव सम काइंड ऑफ कोलैबोरेशन with the best people of this profession, of these professions in your locality, जिनके साथ आप कोलैबोरेट कर सकते हो, जिनके साथ आप अपने क्लाइंट्स शेयरिंग कर सकते हो, और अपनी फाइनेंशियल प्लानिंग भी कर ली और उनकी फाइनेंशियल प्लानिंग भी कर ली. Our mission should not just to make money, but we should offer life to our clients. Life, let me remind you again, if somebody has forgotten or somebody missed, life is lifelong immunity against financial emergency. So friends, with this, I come to end of the session. As someone has well said, every good thing has to come to an end. So does my session as well. Thank you very much for all for your patience hearing, and I hope I could add some value to your life. And if you can make upon it or build upon it, just be thankful for the committee for arranging this session for all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words in appreciation of young CAs. Apart from this, I would also like to thank you for your valuable contribution on financial planning and wealth management and explaining the 4 pillars which everyone must take care. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Welcome, my pleasure.
Now I would like to invite and welcome our today's eminent speakers, CA, Dr. Pinky Agarwal ji. He is a chartered accountant with a doctoral degree in commerce, having post-qualification experience of 24 years with profound knowledge in financial reporting and accounting. He is actively engaged in the audit of private and public organizations, including nationalized banks and tax consultants. He is a certified trainer from ICI in the field of GST and accounting system of urban local bodies and securities market. Currently, she is associated with ITM, which is a business school in Mumbai, a multidisciplinary business school. So she is associated as the head of the Center for Policy Studies and Faculty of Finance, covering major areas of financial accounting and analysis, corporate tax planning, business simulation, corporate finance, security analysis, and portfolio management, etc. She is also a visiting faculty of Narsi Monji Institute of Management Studies. Apart from this, recently she was awarded the Best Research Paper Award at 8th Asia Pacific Business Research Conference 2021. Congratulations, ma'am. She has also co-authored books in international financial management and accounting for managers. She has presented papers in NITI and IIT and published articles and papers in various national and international journals. She has done a lot of book reviews of financial accounting and management. We heartily welcome you, ma'am, on this VCM. Over to you, ma'am.
Thanks a lot. Rather, I should thank to ICI for giving me this opportunity. And after the speech of Harpreet sir, I am just thinking what I should say. So within a very short span of time, he has briefed all the 4 pillars. I am just awestruck with his the whole financial planning definition and how meticulously he explained why we should do financial planning. So I am really speechless now. But of course, I will try to deliver something, and I hope I can just sit, or say I can sit because we cannot stand right now. So just sit beside him or this. So that's the thing. So I'll just start my presentation, and though it is not interactive session, but of course I will be loving to answer your question after during your question answer session. I'm just sharing my screen. Actually, I have kept my PPT say in a very joyful manner. It's not like theoretical, something like that. So there are certain video clippings also. So please don't mind. It is just for fun. In a fun manner, we are going to know what is financial planning. Share the screen first. I hope my screen is visible. Yes, it is visible. Okay. So here we start with this. Actually, I believe in this: make money, use the money to make more money, and then repeat. Because I believe without money, you cannot survive in this world. So even when you're staying at your parents' place also, so money, yes, money can't buy happiness. People say this. But of course, it is very comfortable to cry in a BMW than on a bicycle. So I always believe that it solves my actually money problem. So my money problem can be solved only by earning money. So I believe that make more money, paise or paise. So with this, I just want to show one video clipping. So this was the thing कि पैसा without पैसा कुछ नहीं है. So we are living in a VUCA world. VUCA stands for volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. So in this world of VUCA, we of course have to do personal financing, or to be more precise, we need to do personal finance management. If we are not able to manage our finance, it will be very difficult. So many people spend their health gaining wealth, and then they have to spend their wealth to regain their health. So why not do simultaneously, earn more money, and of course spend some time for your on your health also, as very well said by Harpreet sir also. So here what happens, let's start with some questions actually, ki where we stand here. If the majority of the answer is yes, of course that means you are looking after this. That means my specific financial goals for the next year are written down. My family and household situation is likely to stay fairly stable over the next year or two. Time value of money calculation often guide my savings, and I am able to name specific types of risk that can affect my personal financial decision. So amidst this COVID-19, I can say this fits. So those who had done their financial planning very properly, they must not have faced the situation. So if the majority questions, the answers of these questions are yes, I should say hats off to you. That means you are living a very wonderful life. But if majority answer is uncertain, let me tell you friends, you need to do, now this is a high time, we need to spend some time for our financial planning. Now, so what normally people think that it is not fulfilled to, many people say यार मेरा तो dream possible ही नहीं है, मैं कितना सोच रहा हूँ 3 BHK flat ले लो मुंबई में, it is not possible. But I say everything is possible. You can achieve all your dream. I don't believe that financial dreams is not possible. I always believe financial dreams तो यार possible हो ही सकता है, and that can be done only through proper financial planning. Do you want to know how? Let us begin the session now with this question, how to do this. So here, financial planning actually means you are looking ahead and chalking out the future courses of action to be followed. So failing to plan, of course, this proverb was already spoken in this VCM. But of course, if you are not doing proper planning, so it believes 5 P's. Poor planning actually prevents, so your proper planning prevents poor performance. So here, if you really want to do something great in your life, you need to do everything with proper planning. We cleared CA without, I cannot say without proper planning. If we have not done planning while studying the CA course, it was very difficult to crack. So of course, I also belong to that old age era when it was very difficult to clear the CA course. So that is why everything requires planning. Financial planning, let us say this, it is actually what? It is a mixture of the main formula, since we are all CA, sir. So here, let me tell you friends, it is actually nothing but you should utilize your current resources, investment option, and that becomes your, that means that paves the path for financial goals. So here, how to manage your current resources, and then how to, you can say, use the different investment option. In सबका अगर mixture करेंगे तो एक cocktail बनेगा. So I always believe if I can get orange juice at 50 rupees, and say supposing I can get pomegranate juice for say again 50 rupees, all juices at 50 rupees respectively, why not mix them, make a cocktail and get at 50 rupees cocktail? I can at least enjoy all the benefits. So it is why not use all the different investment options and then use for this financial planning. So through proper and disciplined, what we say proper disciplined money management or wealth management, we can definitely achieve financial goals. So in one of the seminar, one of our CA friend, he said, it's my really dream to buy a house of 3 BHK. Then I just told him, sir, let me help you. And of course, maybe, so he has given me 5 years, and I assured him, sir, you will definitely get that 5 years with proper planning. So what 7 things you should remember when you are doing your financial planning? The first is, of course, as pointed out by means our sir, that means financial health. You should always look after your financial health first and foremost, because if you are not healthy, you will not be able to earn money, more money and more money. So a healthy person can achieve any. So dreams, agar hum healthy nahi rahe, so what's the use of achieving the dream? If 5 years down the line, I just struggled, I made more money, and 5 years down the line, I'm not alive only, then what's the use? Because I believe when I make money, I should enjoy that money. Why should I leave money for others? Okay, they may be my family, not a problem. But when I am earning money, I should enjoy that money. So I should be alive for that. So the first and foremost thing which you should do in financial planning should be financial health. Second, find out what are the risks which you may face in order to achieve these goals. Third, investment option. Fourth, never forget there should be a retirement planning. So I have got a lot of clients and they say, what, yaar, I'm just 20 years, you're talking about retirement planning. I just tell them, see, you are habituated of eating in say 5-star hotel. You drive BMW. If you want this leisurely life, even at the time of retirement or say after 60 years, if you don't want to be dependent on your children, do your retirement planning at the earliest stage. So when you start earning, start your retirement planning that time only. Of course, so I believe that. So here many people think, because I have seen my parents also and my in-laws also, they always feel, okay, now अब तो बुढ़े हो गए, अब हमें क्यों शौक करना है? मुझे तो लगता है after getting the old age only शौकीन बनना चाहिए, because the whole life we struggle to earn money, struggle किया, बच्चों को पाले, and everything we did just to earn money. Then why not utilize that money, enjoy that money at the time of retirement? And this can only be done when you start your retirement planning at the earliest stage. After all, while you are doing this planning, don't forget our taxes. So taxes planning, of course, we as a CA, of course, do tax planning for others. Why not do for us also whenever we are doing the financial planning? The next is estate planning. Okay, so estate planning is also very important. People think, बहुत लोग, बड़े लोग, करोड़पति लोग, they do estate planning. It's not like that. We can build our estate, and of course, we have to plan now only. And the last is education planning for your children and for others. Because see, when we studied, automatically we struggled, we studied. So it is not that our children will not study. So all these things, if put together, they become the financial planning. So now why people avoid financial planning? The main thing they think, oh no, this is, I don't understand financial planning. यार, मुझे पैसे कमाने से फुर्सत नहीं है, कहाँ से financial planning करे? No, if you do that financial planning while earning money, let me tell you friends, you will never suffer financial crisis. Come pandemic, come epidemic, come whatever may be, you will never face that financial crunch. Again, some people think, no, financial planning is for some rich people. They just do this financial planning to show off. It is not my cup of tea. Kahan mein bechara, middle class banda, staying located at the lower level of the pyramid. So why should I do financial planning? I think we even though if we are located at the lower level of the pyramid, if we do financial planning, the day will come when we are located at the topmost level of the pyramid. So it is not the thing. My friends, let me tell you, it's not that through financial planning only, so we built from scratch, now we can, whatever we dream, at least we can afford now. So this is through financial planning only. Now, you have already, so all these things, if you see, these are the main hindrances, or they come before you whenever you want to do financial planning. Okay, I'm blessed, I'm totally बहुत पैसे है मेरे पास, why should I do financial planning? So let's not go for this, and let's start the financial planning process. So the financial planning process can be divided into different levels, and my friends, if you are following all these levels, you will definitely achieve your goals. The first thing is your goal setting. You should have a goal. You should have a dream. And if you have that dream, you will get that kick to achieve that dream. So here, because I believe in that, when you think of something ना, सारी दुनिया की कायनात मिल जाती है वो ड्रीम को अचीव करने के लिए. That is why I feel that nothing is impossible. So the first and foremost process in financial planning, you can say, is goal setting. You should have a goal. You should dream first. So I dreamt of clearing CA. I always used to, I will clear CA, I will clear. Every day I used to just tell myself, you have to clear CA. Okay, I cleared. Then I thought I should have a 3 BHK house. Every day I used to think. So for that, if you set up a goal and give yourself a time. If I say, okay, I want to reach the moon, say within a year, you have to think, you have to first analyze your current financial resources. According to that only you can dream. So here हमें वो भी ignore नहीं करना है कि okay, I can achieve anything. Of course, you should give a timeline also to your goal setting. So here I will first set up a goal, analyze my cash flow. What is my cash flow? What is my current resources? My net worth. Then I do a risk profiling, emergency fund analysis, protection planning. So these are different bullet points which I am going to explain now how we can do this. The first, a goal without a plan is just a wish. I am wishing, I am dreaming. No. So here also in economics also we did, okay, every desire you can satisfy. So here it's not like that you cannot achieve your goal. But so always you make a plan. Now, whenever you make setting up of your financial goals, should have a smart approach. So we are smart and we are going to adopt a smart approach. Let us know what does this smart approach means. S stands for specific. Your goal should be specific. Like for example, you want a car. You want a car, which brand of car you want? You want Hyundai, you want BMW, you want say Tata Tiago, you want say supposing Maruti, okay, you want Skoda. There's no harm in dreaming, but be specific. You want 3 BHK house, at which locality? You want to get that house in Kolaba, Bandra, or say Chandigarh, Delhi, where you want that house. So your dream should be specific. You should always have a specific dream. It should be measurable. So here what happens, you cannot just say, okay, I dream of 3 BHK. Find out, take a pen and paper and find out if you want 3 BHK flat in say Powai, what will be the cost of that flat? Right now, what is the worth of that flat? It should be measurable. Again, action oriented. You are dreaming of 3 BHK flat, you are jobless. I think that cannot be done. So here you need to have action. So here I can achieve that dream. My current resources, of course, give me my present resources, or say my present fund analysis showed me that, okay, within 5 years, I can achieve that dream. The last one you should give, it should be realistic. So here every dream should be realistic. Okay, it's not difficult now to reach the moon. It is realistic now. But can you do this with smart approach? Of course, if you can do this, nothing, I can say, nothing can actually uphold you. You can always get that dream. So here, this is a path which you need to follow. First is goal setting with a smart approach. You know, when you are setting up a goal now, every year, every stage of the life keeps on changing, and also your goal also changes. So you should always look after. So once you have done financial planning, people think now ho gaya, now we don't have to do any financial planning. It is not the case. If you, as your lifespan changes, your life stages changes, your goal also changes, so your financial planning also changes. So at the early childhood, you may have a dream of studies. You want to study. When you go to high school and college, you want to study more, or you want to get married to a wealthy girl, or anything sort of that. So engagement in marriage. If you get married, okay, the first thing you want, I want a house of my own, I want a car. If there's a child is born, now you say, okay, I should plan for my child, career development. Okay, like I did doctorate degree, so I needed fund for that. Everything, every life stage, you will have different goals, and every life stage there should be a different financial planning strategy. So what happens when you reach the middle age, when your children start leaving home, say for upliftment of their career, or say after their marriage, your dreams, your goals again start coming down. That means now you don't require that much of money. When there is a change in health, you feel scared, you need again another financial planning strategy. When there's a divorce, retirement, death of a spouse, these are all different life stages you may come across, and in each and every life stage there will be a different strategy, financial planning strategy. Like for example, we can say in college, from the college life only, you should develop a budgeting habits. Okay, these are my expenses and these are my pocket money. What I'm spending, what I can save. Now here, as rightly said by Kharbanda sir, okay, you can start your mutual fund planning from the early age. With the small saving, you can do that. You can so these are different stages of life where the financial planning changes. You can after reaching your 20 years, start paying your college loan, and you start increasing your saving amount. See, people say we need only roti, kapda or makan. But roti, kapda, makan, as you earn more and more, the roti ka definition becomes different. Okay, well, first you are eating, you cannot increase the consumption of chapati, but of course, there can be different varieties of chapati you need. So all these changes as your life stages changes, and it requires the change in the financial planning strategy. Now, so first, like the second process, the second stage I mentioned, you need to find out, you need to analyze your cash flow. What is your cash flow? Sources of cash, uses of cash, and what is the change in the cash balance? Please do this analysis, because this will help you to find out what are your savings and how you can manage your investment. The more you save, the more you invest, the more you can do financial planning. Okay, so I'm not telling you, okay, sacrifice the present consumption for your future. Of course, you go on with you enjoy your present life. I always believe in that. You should enjoy your present life. And of course, side by side, you should also think about your future. Net worth. What is your asset and minus liability? What is your net worth right now? Can you achieve your financial goal with the given net worth? If you cannot achieve that, okay, what more should be added to this net worth which can help you to achieve your financial goal? So that is a thing, and that more will give you a kick. वो kick हमें मिलेगी to increase my net worth with this amount, and I will going to achieve. So what happens then? What you can do? Your current asset and allocation analysis. So these are all about the present situation. Before starting the financial planning, you need to do this analysis first. What is your cash balance right now? What is your net worth? And how you have allocated the cash. Whether you are keeping everything in cash form, or keeping some FD, or say supposing it is in mutual fund or real estate, where you have invested. So just analyze everything, and then you start the second stage, risk profiling. What you are actually what? Whether you are a risk averse person, you don't want to take risk, or you are a very conservative person. See, I like many of my clients, they believe कि FD सबसे safest है. Madam, I should always go for FD, and I tell them, आप FD यहाँ लोगे, and then you are paying tax on that. What's the use of taking FD? There are many tax saving techniques also. Why don't you invest there? So here, if you cannot convince a conservative person, but when you show them the effect of money or say tax saving, of course they move from conservative to moderate. So moderate means, okay, you can take some risk, but not that high risk. And there are people who are very aggressive. I want more money, come what may, I'm ready to take any risk. After doing this risk profiling, I need to do, this is emergency fund analysis. This is very, very important. Every time you should always have 3 to 6 times of, say, funds which can take care of your expenses. So here, if people have taken care of this, when there was a national lockdown, people had not faced this. So you should have a fund it should be in ready cash. That ready cash means cash and cash equivalent. That means it can be easily converted into cash. Always keep the fund in this manner. That means it should be in some part in cash, short-term FD, savings account, mutual fund, and short-term debt, which can be liquidated easily. And what should be the exact amount of this? It should be at least near about 3 to 6 times of your expenses. These funds can cover your expenses at least. So here always keep this. People say पूरे पैसे investment option में. Very bad thing. You should not do that. Don't put all your money. Do not invest all your money. Keep this. Mind it, because we faced in our life once. I met one accident, and what happened? We used to invest जो भी savings होता था, we used to invest. And at night, it was very difficult to get that fund. So that is why this is a lifetime experience. I can say that we should always keep fund in easily liquidated fund, which can cover our expenses, present expenses, analyze, find out what are your expenses, and it should cover 3 to 6 times of your expenses. You don't know what emergency may come and you need that fund, immediate cash, and you know whenever there is a emergency, दोस्त ना रहता है, यार ना रहता है. Okay, so here the next step is do your protection. Now, so we have started our financial planning process now. Our financial planning process start with the risk. You need to find out how to cover that risk, how to protect it from your risk. So the first thing I've already mentioned, there should be emergency savings. Emergency savings of at least 6 months of your expenses. That is why I mentioned you should prepare a budget. Prepare a budget and find out what are the expenses which you have incurred, say within 6 months. You make that accumulate, just find out the summation of that, and this should be the fund which should be kept as emergency savings in easily liquidated form. So here always keep this. So this can only be done when you inculcate this habit of making budget. Mind it, friends, if you do this for 6 months, you don't require to make the budget again, because it will take care of within 6 months. There will be birthdays also, there will be anniversaries also of the family member that will be taken care here also. The next is insurance. So here, like rightly said by our Kharbanda sir also, ki insurance is very important. Now here many of my clients, this is कि मैडम मेडिक्लेम क्यों लेना है यार, क्यों हम लोग चाहेंगे कि we should be hospitalized, why you should be hospitalized, but you never know what can happen. So during the COVID time, some people, they lost their job, they also suffered from COVID. There was huge I can say hospital bills, and it was very difficult for them. So that is why always take out insurance. Let me tell you, friends, I am not an insurance agent, but I have taken care of that. Insurance planning was my first target whenever I started my financial planning. So these are different types of insurance you can take, which will help you to overcome the risk, which is the first, I can say, the risk. Always cover your risk and then do some planning of other things. So retirement goes later on. So your present risk, which you are exposed. So people are taking out a lot of means you can say insurance in US, UK. There are now they have come out with different types of insurances. But the basic I can say insurance, different types of insurances are health, retirement, disability, life, and we have a lot of. So let me tell you one thing here. Whenever we take out life insurance, so again what we say, okay, ATC ka deduction hai life insurance premium, we should take life insurance according to that. So one of my client, he used to take 1,50,000 ka premium amount, he used to pay every year. Madam, I get ATC, I don't know other things under section ATC kya deduction milta hai, I take out life insurance. Then I told him ki boss, what will happen, लोग आपके जीने की कामना नहीं करेंगे, मरने की कामना करेंगे कि ये मरे तो हमें लाइफ इंश्योरेंस के पैसे मिले. And you know, there was one eminent actress also who died in, you can say, Middle East country. I just don't want to comment on that. But what is happening? Your life insurance should not be a huge amount. You should, why? So that is why I told you, I want to enjoy my money which I have earned. Why should I leave a wealth, I can say, an estate for my survivors? We have earned money, so we should enjoy that. So what should be the exact amount of life insurance? So there is a formula, a very simple formula to calculate the amount of insurance which you should take, especially about life insurance. So it should what? It should basically cover the total of these three things. That means if you buy a house, so if I purchase a house for 1 crore, immediately take out a life insurance of 1 crore. Because what happens if, say, suppose I die, and say the next day only. So what happens? People will genuinely cry for me. They will not cry for my loan. मरे तो मरे, साथ में लोन भी देके चले गए. Okay, so that should not be the thing. So here, whenever you take a loan for car, for say house, for anything, for your daughter's marriage, always take equivalent amount of life insurance. The second is, it should be what, okay, if I say die, what will be the expenses? So I belong to a community when if a person dies also, there is also a lot of rituals. And there is huge amount spent when a person dies. Okay, so that also you need to see that, okay, if I am dying, what will be the rituals? And so these people should not say, okay, kya aap marne ki baat karo? No, we should think everything beforehand so that when I die, people will genuinely cry. Everything is being taken care of. मतलब मेरे जीवन से लेके मरण तक के जितने भी expenses है, it should be covered in life insurance. Now, the next thing is that you should have also some insurance part which can, so you have dreamt of your son or your children to become, say, to have a MBA degree from, say, outside India, or say any other dream you have dreamt ki, okay, my spouse should get a decent living, she should not suffer any financial crisis. Okay, at least to support her when I die, at least 1 year or 2 years ka, all these note down in a pen, with a pen in a paper, and then you find out this should be the exact amount of insurance. Na isse zyada, na isse kam. So here, that should be the life insurance amount. Please, my friends, do not go unnecessarily for life insurance premium. You just analyze your present situation. Okay, this is my liability. That should be my premium, so that if I die today, I will get that. So there are lot of insurance. I can say life insurance when you are going. So there are term insurance, endowment plans, whole life, ULIPs, children education plan, pension plans. So let me tell you my thing also. So what happens when my son was born, we took out Jeevan Suraksha plan, all these. So these are some endowment plans which start giving return after certain years. So what is happening now? This is the time when I'm getting the return. Return in the sense, okay, I am still alive, but of course it will not give the return as you get the return from capital market. But at least I am relaxed. I needed 20 lakhs after my son, become 20 years. Okay, I will get 20 years. So I have actually saved the money. If I would not have been alive, or say supposing I would have died 5 years back, still I was assured that, okay, after 20 years, my son is going to get 20 lakh rupees. So here, endowment plan is for those people who think, okay, I should enjoy my money. After a certain stipulated time, I will start getting the money back policy, which we call it. I start getting the money. Or say supposing if you think, no, if I die, then only I should get the life insurance ka money. My survivors should get my policy ka value. You can go for term insurance. So these are different which y'all can opt and y'all can adopt. Pension plans, wonderful, and mind it will really help you when I am going to reach my retirement age. Of course, I'll be leading a very good life because I've got a lot of pension plans also. So here, the second stage. So here I mentioned protection planning. So I have protected my life. Now the second thing will come. So investment comes later. First you have to take care of your protection planning. So investing planning to meet your goals. You need to, so here rightly pointed out by Kharbanda sir also, air and water. Agar aap denge, it's like to money, it will grow and grow. So here, which I mentioned earlier also, ki you need to give up target dates to your financial goals. Okay, short-term goals, that means within 1 to 3 years, I need to fulfill. There will be some intermediate goals which can be accomplished within 3 to 7 years. And there will be some long-term goals. Please, friends, note down all these types of goals. There's no harm in writing this. Okay, I have this short-term goals which I need to achieve within 1 to 3 years. These are my intermediate goals which need to achieve within 3 to 7 years. Because what happens? Your goals influence your investment decision. Otherwise, you just you earn and earn. There is no thing, and you will not be able to manage your money. So always, okay, this is 1 to 3 years goal. That means I need to pay my monthly bills. I need to purchase a car within 1 to 3 years. I want to go for a world tour, or say I want to go to my dream vacation, that is Switzerland. I want to do this within 1 to 3 years. These are my short-term goals. I need to earn this much of amount of money within 1 to 3 years to achieve that goals. Next, there can be intermediate goals, like for example, home purchase. So you want to purchase a home, say within 3 to 7 years. Please note down, so every day you look at this. Okay, I need to purchase a house within 3 to 7 years. And retirement, okay, it can be taken. It requires 7 to more years. So what will happen? I will invest my money according to that only. So my retirement planning is going to come after 10, 15 years. Okay, so I can invest in that type of securities which is for long term or which can give lesser return. But if I want to buy a car within 1 to 3 years, I need to invest somewhere which gives higher return. So this is how your goals will influence your investment decision. Because these all investment decisions are governed by time value of money. So here what people, make a mistake. Say supposing I have estimated कि for my dream vacation Switzerland, I need to have at least I need to have say 15 lakh rupees at present. But what happens? I have given myself time of say 3 years. I want to go to my dream vacation after 3 years. This 15 lakhs will not be 15 lakhs after 3 years. So my friends, when calculating the exact amount, that means measurable, when I'm calculating 15 lakhs for my dream vacation and I have given myself 3 years, don't forget to consider the time value of money, because we cannot ignore the inflationary effect. This 15 lakhs will not remain 15 lakhs after 3 years. So please, we as a financial person always find out, okay, this should be my exact amount after 3 years. I need to arrange that fund. So I can tell you, so when I came to Mumbai in 2005, we thought, okay, we need to buy 1 BHK flat. I can purchase at 15 lakh rupees. But what happened? After 2 years, whenever we used to go and purchase a house, we used to feel that, okay, now we are short of fund. I don't have 15 lakh, I have 15 lakhs rupees, but the real estate has gone up. Now it is worth 18 lakh rupees. Okay, we struggle again hard. Okay, again 1 or 2 years, I used to accumulate the fund 18 lakhs hua. But again, after 1 or 2 years, again it has risen up, and now I again 2 or 3 lakhs short of. So here, if you don't want that, whenever you have dreamt that after 3 years I want this house, or after 3 years I want to go for the vacation, please consider the time value effect also. So the time value effect actually is governed by 3 things. That means interest. It should be invested, your money should be invested at the highest rate possible. Second, money. You should invest money as much as possible, as often as possible. Whenever you have saving, so whenever you are getting clients' money, if you think it is not required right now, invest that. Even for days also, so there are certain FDs, short-term FDs, which can give you return. So here, पैसे बोलते हैं ना अंडे, so here पैसे भी अंडे देंगे if you are investing as often as possible. And time. So the third thing of the third wheel of time value of money is time. Invest as long as possible. So what happens if I say I'm going for my retirement planning? Invest for a long time. And if you are going for say short-term goal achievement, invest for a short time. That should be the thing. So we can see that here, effect of time value of money, how 1,000 grew at 10% interest. This is just a small example which I'm showing. After 40 years, how much it became. It had become 45,000 rupees. You invested 1,000. So here in this manner, you can decide, okay, I require after 10 years, 5 lakh rupees. I will choose that investment option which will give me 5 lakh rupees after 5 years. So exact measurement should be there. Don't just assume or just don't think, okay, चल जितने भी पैसे होंगे चलेगा. chalega wala approach is not there in the financial planning. So now what happens, how this financial planning will help you? So we are faced by actually 3 risks. Apart from that protection planning we have already done, that was a life risk. But apart from that, we actually face market risk, business risk, and inflation risk. And my friends, let me tell you, it can be manageable easily. So market risk can be managed by holding period. So the longer you hold, it reduces your market risk. Okay, so here what happens, if you want to invest for a long time, it will automatically means every market risk will be means ignored. So here next is your business risk. So there are many risks. You are even the means are the main investor. I can say the guru of investment, Warren Buffett, also said, "Do not put your eggs in one basket." So that is the thing. You should have a diversified investment. You should not put all your money. Agar IRCTC, now the IRCTC price is increasing every day. It is a monopoly fund. So I should invest all my money in IRCTC. No, friends, that cannot be possible. We should diversify a fund. This will mitigate the business risk. And the last is inflationary risk. So here, if you want to avoid the inflationary risk, you should allocate. There should be asset allocation. You should not only invest, say, in equity only. You should diversify. Again, asset allocation is there. Some money you can keep in the form of cash, some equity, some foreign also investments you can do. Some you can do in bonds. So it should be a mixture. That means some safer investment, some risky investment, varieties of khana, if you say, that is better. एक simple खाना अगर कोई मुझे खिचड़ी दे दे, so we need a lot of varieties when we are eating. So that is also same thing is with the investment also. You should have varieties of funds. So what happens whenever you are investing, follow this risk versus return trade-off. So here, how to do this? So here, if you see this clock, if you want lower risk, so if you are risk averse person, you will keep this in cash form. And my friends, after analysis, so a lot of surveys I have also done. We Indian people, we are very risk averse person. I'm not telling you. So in general, I can say they feel very scared. Equity में लगा देंगे, पूरे पैसे डूब जाएंगे. तो what happens? So they prefer to keep the money in the cash form. But थोड़ा और push करो, they will go for the bonds. That is safer investment. चलो भैया थोड़ा और push कर लेते हैं. Go for mutual funds. At least your money will be safe, balanced. So here then और थोड़ा push किया. चलो ठीक है. You go for equity, but go for safer. So you go for Reliance. I will say कि चलो Reliance में invest कर देते. That is a safer company. Okay, don't invest in startup. But again, then further, so higher the risk, higher will be the return. This is the funda, theoretical we can say, but it is not generally true in a capital market. You cannot say this anytime, anything can happen. So if you want to move from an arrow, or say you can say from downward to the upward trend, that means if you start थोड़ा risk increase करना चाहिए. So first you are keeping this in cash, please increase, go further, go for safer investment like FDs, post office scheme you can go for, provident fund, gold में invest कर लो आप, ETFs में invest कर लो, थोड़ा और risk ले लीजिए आप, कोई problem नहीं है. Go for mutual fund debt, company FDs, और थोड़ा risk लेने की इच्छा हो रही है. I want more return because I want to achieve my dream, say within a short time. Go for mutual funds. Or else go for direct equity. Okay, so that is the thing people say. But when you are investing in equity, please, my friends, do your homework. Okay, there are a lot of analysis which you do. So here, if you do your homework, that is your fundamental analysis, security analysis, if you are doing better way. But again, market is subject to risk. It is unpredictable. We cannot say anything. So here, this has already again briefed in a very nice manner, I can say, by Kharbanda sir ki what are mutual funds. So if you do not want to go for risky ventures, you have a small saving, you are a college person, you have started earning very small saving, and you don't have time also, not inclination to invest directly in equity. Go for this mutual fund. It will be taken care by the asset management company or fund manager will take care of. You just have to tell him, okay, I want boss all the safer investment. He will go for all the safer. But when you say balanced fund up jana, growth fund में जाना, he will go accordingly and he will take care of your money. And mind it, my friends, every day you can get your portfolio ka situation, what is the that is governed by net asset value and NAV value of the portfolio. It is there in the, so they are better regulated by capital market, securities, SEBI governs them. So your money will not go like this. So it's a very thing wherein small savings are pooled by the investment company and then they invest it. You enjoy your proportion of investment. It is not that. So these investments which we discussed about, these were all traditional investments. Nowadays, we are going for everything alternative. Something interesting ho jaye, something different ho jaye. Why to eat only? So we see. So I love to watch advertisements. Why to go for only meetha wala sauce? Why not hot and sour sauce? So sauce. So here, what is happening? We want something change. Why not go from traditional to some untraditional investments? So there are now a lot of untraditional investments which as an Indian not falling, like for example private equity. So here this is very you can say again at a very nascent stage wherein people are investing not in the listed but they are there. So this is generally found in the form of LLPs and they take care of. So some people, some companies which has gone for delistment or say they have gone bankrupt. So that also is private equity take care of them and they nurture this company to again grow, again revive. You can also invest in real estate. Again, my friends, there are REITs, real estate investment trust. So they also function in the similar manner as mutual fund. You don't have to buy a property, but still you want to own a property, say in Colaba. So here you can invest in that that property. You will get a stake in that property. You don't have to buy a physical property, but you can enjoy the benefits of that property. So here there are different forms. We don't have to invest means in traditional things only. There are commodity markets also. So again, you can use different commodity market tools, hedging वो सब बोलते हैं. And my friends, let me tell you, people feel scared in investing commodity market. It's not like that. If you adopt a proper tool and proper mechanism, you can definitely go through, sail this journey and achieve your financial goals. Now let us see we can see how, so people say estate building, estate planning. So this word, these two words, people are they are very confused whether they mean the same thing or not. It's not like that. Estate building, that means you are saving money. You are building wealth for your next generation. Not for you, for your next generation. Okay, you're buying 3-4 houses. When I may not stay alive when I am acquiring this. I may not be there to enjoy all these properties. But what is estate planning? Estate planning is please make a will. Do not just think that okay, abhi kahan marne wale hai yaar. Why to make a will? See, if you want your next generation to enjoy your estate or your wealth, please make a will. In India, it is also not necessary to have this written wills. It should not be registered. It's not necessary. Even if you write in a paper and keep it somewhere in the locker or appoint a person, okay, when I die, please read this will. At least that wealth which you acquired after so much hard work, it will go to the person to whom you want to transfer your wealth. So that is the main purpose of estate planning. So please, my friends, always do this estate planning when you have acquired your wealth. So when you start earning the wealth, okay, perfect. As soon as you start getting that wealth, please go for the estate planning. Now here, this is a small comparison of your investment option, how this is in the terms of return, safety, volatility, liquidity. So here you can see this is small, I can say, a small analysis done ki how you can analyze, okay, where do you stand, where if you want a higher return, but you don't want, okay, I can take a lot of risk, I can go for any volatility, जोर का धक्का जोर से लगेगा तब भी बर्दाश्त कर लेंगे, go for equity. Okay, this is again, I can say, this is just I can just a small guidance. It is not necessary to stick to this. So जब लाइफ होती है, रियल लाइफ होती है, सब चीज बोलते हैं ना, रिटन चीज इज रिटन. Actually, you have to be practical, but it is just a small guidance which you can follow. So if you want very low risk and you want ki there should be a very high safety and there should be very low volatility, go for bank deposits, go for FDs. So real estate, mutual fund, all these are small. So whenever if you are allocating your asset, you want to diversify your asset allocation, please first find out what is your risk appetite. Because if your risk appetite is very weak, please eat very small, I can say doses of food. Don't take ekdam mirch masala wala food. So that is the basic objective of this. So here you need to compare this like corporate debentures. If you go for that, of course, if you are going for a well-known company like Reliance, Infosys, and you are buying that debentures, the risk will not be that much. Moderate risk, liquidity also, but debentures there are certain stipulated time. So you will not get that. So that's like my friends, I suggested we need to keep some emergency fund to cover our emergency situations. For that, we need to find out which one are the assets which can give me high liquid. So highly liquid is of course equity. You can go for mutual funds. These are different. So this is a tabular form which we can say we can follow. The next is, again, we have compared through investment objective, risk tolerance and investment. These are three parameters which we have compared. So if you want your money to appreciate, yani more money or paise you can achieve through equity. But if you do not want high risk, you should always invest for long term. Do not take hasty decision. I am not saying ki if you are investing, so intraday transaction mein you cannot earn money. You can earn money there also, but you can lose money also very fast. But if you want to keep it safe, go for long-term investment. But again, say supposing your risk tolerance is very low. Again, the same thing. Investment objective is you want to earn again some appreciation in the money. Go for bank deposits, company FDs. All these can go. Retirement planning, PPF, life insurance, these are the things. Now, this was a global survey which was done to find out how people are allocating their asset throughout the world. So what happens? It was found that 98% invest in equity. And what happens? Very small proportion, that is, they invest in commodities. So see, this commodity market is still at nascent stage. People have not accepted only the commodity market. But let me tell you, friends, it is also a very challenging market, and you can really earn money if you do proper hedging and apply derivative tools. Of course, you can earn money in commodity market also. And what it was noticed ki cash may people invest, fixed income security, that is debts may they are investing. But if you do a survey of Indian people, you will see that the Indian people, they prefer more liquid cash rather in comparison. So they do not invest the full money in equity. And let me tell you, friends, this alternative investment, they don't prefer only. That means if I suggest them, sir, please do, why don't you go for private equity? Why do you want to invest in only listed companies only? No, that is very risky. They don't prefer only. The least they prefer, they don't want. So rights InvITs, still people are not aware of that. They also function like mutual fund. Why not invest in rights InvITs rather than mutual fund? Okay, that is listed company. Of course, they are going to give return. But it is not that real estate cannot give return. They also can give return. So here, all these planning we have done. After all these planning, we of course, as a CA, of course, we know all these provisions. I don't have to discuss that. But it's a customary, since the slides are made. This is a part of your financial planning process. So we need to, so this is totally focused, or say this is connected to financial planning sections only. So whenever we are guiding our clients, we always cite these sections. Okay, boss, if you are going for 80C, you can invest in equity linked savings scheme, life insurance, PPF. I always tell them, okay, if you want, say, return, high return you want, but you don't want to invest in capital market, and you don't have that much of amount. So MRF tires ka amount, oh my God, it is huge. More than 60,000 you need to invest एक shares खरीदने के लिए. Why don't I become a small stakeholder of that MRF tires? So in that case, I will go for mutual fund, go for equity linked savings scheme. You will, so apart from getting the return, you will also be saving the tax. That is the basic objective. Again, if you have more money, please spend in PPF. You can go. So FD, I always feel that is the least, I think, investment opportunity which I suggest to my client, because I always tell them, boss, आप FD यहाँ लोगे and वहाँ आपका tax, there is no tax saving in 80, I can say FD. So I just tell them, if you take home loan, of course, you are getting lot of benefits. Like for example, एक तरफ you are getting 80C का deduction, दूसरे तरफ you are getting interest 24 clause B, again 80EEA जो introduce हुआ है, it has been extended, you are getting there also 1,50,000 तक का interest का deduction. So why not go for home loan? Next, pension fund we have, national pension system we have. This is all for retirement interest, and the government has also introduced the electric vehicle also interest, that is 80EB and 1,50,000. So here, apart from being a good financial planner, I always feel tax planning goes hand to hand. So we cannot ignore the tax planning techniques also whenever we are guiding our clients for financial planning or guiding ourselves also. So after all these planning, we need monitoring, rebalancing, and reviewing of our portfolio. Like I mentioned, if I am at 20 years, my goals will be different. My investment options will be different because my dreams are different. I want everything in short term. I don't believe in retirement. So when I reach 50 years, so what will happen? My goals will be different. So what is happening? According to that, you need to rebalance your portfolio. So what is happening? This is a very good practice. Every year, visit your portfolio, your investment, your goals, put your goals written, see your investment, whether they are fulfilling. If they are not fulfilling, you have to readjust. So here, if you think after 1 year, so you have dreamt of after 3 years for, say, your dream vacation. But after going through 1 year ka investment, you are feeling you cannot achieve within 3 years. That means you need to readjust your investment again. That means पैसे कमाने हैं और कमाने हैं, and that kick जब मिलेगी 3 years क्या 2.5 years maybe or 2 years में you can go for your dream vacation. So this is very important. You should monitor, rebalance, and review your investment every year. Never leave as it is. कि एक बार financial planning किया, छोड़ो यार, now I am not going to look at it. So here, because your goals will change, your economical condition will change. We are into this pandemic, COVID, so everything is changing. Our goals are also changing. Everything is changing. So earlier I used to think about future. Now I think यार present ही जी ले तो अच्छा है. कब COVID हो जाएगा पता नहीं, कब निकल लेंगे. Better I should enjoy my present life more in a more leisurely manner. So here, the next step of our today's presentation is wealth management. How we can manage. Again, this was really beautifully covered by our Kharbanda sir. So again, I'm taking again, बोलते ना गुस्ताखी माफ करिए sir. I'm just again trying to explain how you can do wealth management. So there are many institutes which can manage your wealth. You, of course, you are the best person to manage your wealth. But if you do not hesitate to take, say, help of a, say, financial person, we are actually the financial person only. But अगर हम बहुत busy है पैसे कमाने में, return filing में, every day deadline का वो जो बोलते हैं ना सुई अटका हुआ रहता है, okay, return filing date आ गया, audit का time आ गया. If we are not getting time, of course, we should seek help of a professional person. They are asset management company who can very well manage your money. So here, whenever we are doing wealth management, always seek the help of a financial person. I think that's the better thing. So here, they look after your net worth. जैसे जैसे आपका wealth increase होता जाएगा, they are going to take care of that. They will do their estate planning also. They will force you to prepare a will so that it reaches to the right person at the right time. Next is, so what are the pros and cons of asset management company? If you are seeking a help of a asset management company, if you think, no, you cannot manage, if you're seeking, so here it is managed by professionals. They, of course, go for a well-diversified portfolio. There are a lot of improved investment options, specialized service they are going to give, ekdam perfect wala bolte services they give, bring economies to scale. But there is also risk of underachieving market. So there are sometimes होड़ लगी रहती है ना कि मुझे my portfolio will be better, मुझे और increase करना है. So sometimes they ignore. So among the fund manager, they are very competitive. They need to just show their target. They have fulfilled their KRA. So sometimes they do that. And what happens? Because of this, your portfolio may suffer. So there may be some conflict of interest. So insider trading वो सब भी हो सकता है, risk of criminal liabilities, and minimum investments you require for to avail this asset management company's facility. So these are some of the world's 10 largest asset management companies like BlackRock, Vanguard Group, UBS Group, Fidelity Investments, State Street Global Advisor, Morgan Stanley, JP Morgan Capital Group. These are the some of the asset management company which are actually have beaten the AUMs of other companies. Let us know about India also. What are the asset management company which can take care of? So ICICI Prudential. Again, let me tell you friends, I am not agent of any of this company. I am not, there is no conflicting interest. I am not promoting any company. These are the different asset management company in India which you can go and seek help for. So with a minimal fees, they will help you to manage your wealth. So Edelweiss, Axis, PNB Paribas, Franklin, Kotak, life insurance, all these they take care of your health management. Now, I can say these are some of the tips we should follow if we really want to do or adopt the financial planning process. Like for example, always control your expenses. We should not get carried away. Chal ye bhi le lete, ye bhi le lete, ye bhi le lete. Especially, I can say within these 2 years of lockdown, I felt that ये लेके वो लेके accumulate करके क्या करना है? Whatever is required, I think, which is very important right now, let's set a priority. I want this only. So I will go for that. So here, at least save 10% of your earning. Make it a habit. Inculcate this habit. Whatever is your earning, make it a habit which can keep on increasing. You can make it to 20%. Actually, the investment advisors or say financial planner advisor, they will always say at least 20% of your saving, 20% of your income should be saved in order to achieve your financial goals. But I am saying start with 10% and gradually start increasing. A day will come when you will feel, okay, I have taken care of all my expenses. Now I should take care of my investment also. Next, pay down bad debts. So here, always just don't seek or always seek help or take the resort to your credit cards or personal loan. Don't always go for that. Just seek that, okay, this is my present financial condition. I should have this much of my expenses, my financial goals. That is why I told you that we should revisit our financial goals, and according to that we should plan. Diversify your investment. Do not block your money in one asset. Always diversify. There should be varieties. Varieties हमेशा अच्छा होता है. So here there should be varieties of some deposits, some equities, some bonds, some safer investment. You can go for seek help from money market instrument. अगर थोड़े दिन के, so we did in receivables management all these. Okay, if I have got some idle money, invest it for days also. Next, always research before investing. Like I mentioned, security analysis should be done. Each and every company needs to be studied before investing. Do not invest your money just haywards. चलो ठीक है यार ऐसे ही ले लेते हैं. Try to invest for a long time. All these, if you adopt these tips, I am assuring you, my friends, you will definitely achieve your financial goals. And you know what happens? It will reduce your stress. If you really want to reduce your stress, you can always seek or consult a professional financial planner. There's no harm in achieving the help of or seeking a help of a financial planner. Why? Because it will help you to reduce your stress. Do not take much stress if you think, no, it's not possible for me to manage my huge wealth. I should take a seat. So what will be the ultimate outcome of this? You can see this. You will have money. You will be actually lying under the hype of this huge money. So with this, let me show the last video. तो अपने स्टार्ट किए थे वीडियो से एंड एंड भी करेंगे वीडियो से. So here the whole thing is that कि सबसे बड़ा रुपया, and if you can do the financial planning, which is an ongoing process, you will definitely secure your life and your family's future. So that's it from my side. I hope I have contributed something in your life and you will adopt this. So I think I have finished off before time. So
thank you, ma'am, for your valuable session. Now we have few questions from our listeners. Let me take up just a second. So we have a question. It's like it is stock markets being at all-time high at present, whether it is advisable to invest in mutual funds? If yes, via SIP or lump sum?
So again, risk appetite. आपका क्या risk appetite है? So high time, low time कुछ नहीं होता capital market में assets से. It depends on your risk appetite. If you feel that I don't have time to invest directly, I cannot do my homework, I cannot do the investment study. If you want, you can seek help, professional help, mutual fund. They help you to invest. The professional people actually they create a portfolio of yours with small savings. You can do that. So systematic investment plan. It is a regular investment. I can say regular savings you are investing. You can go for SIP. If you want to go for lump sum, एक बार पैसे देके छोड़ देना है. That is up to you. So it is actually depends. It varies from person to person. So we cannot give कि okay यही होना चाहिए आप ऐसा ही करो. So I believe कि चलो ठीक है. If I want to inculcate say regular saving habit, I think चलो SIP ले लेते हैं. चलो रेगुलर सेविंग हो जाएगा, कुछ पैसे जाएंगे. बट अगर से सपोज मुझे लॉटरी लग गई, एक ऐसा क्लाइंट फंस के आया तो बहुत अच्छा आर्बिट्रेशन में पैसे मुझे मिल गए, चल लमसम को भी इन्वेस्ट कर देते. तो व्हाई यू आर गोइंग फॉर ओनली वन म्यूचुअल फंड स्कीम? You can go varieties. You can opt for different varieties of mutual fund. Lump sum also, SIP also, balanced fund also, growth fund also. Lots and lots of opportunities are there. And my advice is that don't go for only one mutual fund ka scheme. You can again diversify there also. Go for 4 to 5 varieties of mutual fund schemes.
Thank you, ma'am. We have a next question. It is, what is your opinion on investing in startups?
So again, high risk, high return भी हो सकता है. You never know. So here startups, do your homework, find out the background. So अभी recently अपना वो IPO आया था Zomato का. So people felt अभी क्या Zomato में जाए नहीं जाए, जब IPO आया. Okay, so here you need to do your homework. Because if you just take a hasty decision and just invest like this, startup can also give you high return. You never know. Because first, it never goes, it is not listed instantly. They were once a private firm, then they converted into public. So here what happens, you know the background and you can find out whether it is profitable or not. There are still lot of IPOs are coming. So here like DMart jab aaya, so DMart ka price kya increase hua? So when I invested, okay, good, and I got means 3 times the return of my DMart ka jo investment tha. It's not like that ki you may always lose, but do your homework before investing.
Next question we have from Pankaj Kumarji. What is more important, taking life insurance or term insurance plan?
Okay, so life insurance के अंडर ही टाइम है. Okay, endowment plan है. So it's not like that कि what happens. I am taking my, जैसे मैंने बोला, if I want to enjoy my money, मुझे लगता है कि मैं 2 करोड़ 4 करोड़ अपने सर्वाइवर्स के लिए छोड़ के जाना है. Okay, very good. But you should enjoy your money. So you can go for endowment plans, term plans, which there are certain money back policies also in which you can get return. You are to, there are double bonanza. So double bonanza, उसमें I call them double benefits है मुझे. अगर मैं, if I am surviving, I will get money after 20 years. And say supposing if I am dying before 20 years, I'll get the my survivors will get the return. So these type of policy which offers double bonanza or money back policies जो मिलता है, that's very good. You can invest some money in those type of funds, because if you require funds, say after a stipulated time, and you don't want return, you are least bothered about the return. You just want, if I am there or not, I will get this money after 20 years or 25 years. Go for the endowment plans, term insurance. But if you think, nahi, agar मैं कल ही मेरी death हो जाए, and what will happen to my loans liability, then go for, of course, your whole life insurance policy. Your family will not suffer because of your liability.
Next question we have from Sunil Kumar. Cryptocurrency as alternate investment or currency trading? What is our panel view?
So here, I just request other panel members also to participate. It's not like that कि तो direct question hit हो रहा है. If you all also want to participate, please sir, y'all can also participate and answer. It may happen कि we have different varieties of answers, and our audience will feel privileged also to get your answers also. So you want me to answer now, Toshiba, or say we can ask other members also, because I am only answering and I can keep on answering. I have the habit of answering the questions, and there is no time limit also for me.
I think we can first take your view and then anyone else can continue.
Now, so cryptocurrency, what happens? People are feeling this is type of alternative investment, I can say. People are actually now cryptos में invest कर रहे हैं. Bubble burst है. Still, I have not invested in cryptos because वो बोलते हैं ना, अंदर से आवाज नहीं आई कि crypto में invest कर दे. But जिन्होंने के invest किया है, they have really earned a lot of money in that. So I told you, we are still being Indian. I will tell about myself कि I am very conservative, and risk लेना means new risk लेना, alternative investment का I sometimes feel कि okay, no Baba, let's go for the traditional, stick to the traditional only.
Harpreet sir, do you want to comment on this? Hello.
Yeah. There is something really funny thing. When people are advised to invest in funds, when the rejection comes, sir, we don't know anything about mutual funds, so we won't invest into mutual funds. It is very much clear that through mutual funds you are investing in stock market, and stock market is dependent only on the performance of the corporate sector. Of course, sentiments do play a role, but without performance, only sentiments can't do anything. So at least you have how corporates are going to perform, and then according to that, how stock markets are going to perform. My simple answer was, don't in stock market or mutual funds. स्टॉक किया ये कैसे अगर आपका फेम इकोनॉमी अपने का, I even ask all my fellow chartered accountants, आप अपने आप को आज से 10 साल बाद कहाँ देखते हो? नॉट नेसेसरली इन द सेम प्रोफेशन. हो सकता है आपको अपने प्रोफेशन से भी कुछ ज्यादा रिवॉर्डिंग, ज्यादा एक्साइटिंग अपॉर्चुनिटी मिल जाए. Where do you see yourself? If you are seeing yourself up the ladder from now 10 years onwards, have all the reasons to invest in Indian stock market through mutual funds. Now, coming to cryptocurrency, what do you, why is a roller coaster? And this roller coaster is not on a yearly basis or monthly basis. It is on a daily basis. But at the same time, I will not say that you should never invest. मेरे एक फ्रेंड हैं, वो कहते हैं सर हर चीज को ट्राई. वो कहते हैं गोवा में गया तो मैं कैसीनो में छोड़ के रह सकता हूँ. आई हैव एक्सपीरियंस करना है. में बहुत सारे पोर्टल्स अवेलेबल हैं, बहुत सारे व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप्स अवेलेबल हैं जहाँ पे काफी सारे एनालिस्ट बैठे हुए हैं जो आपको स्टडी करके गाइड करते हैं कि वेदर यू शुड इन्वेस्ट इट और नॉट. एज एन इन्वेस्टमेंट प्लानिंग वी डू इन क्रिप्टोकरेंसी just for the sake of having a taste. You can go for this. This is my opinion. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Ma'am, we have a next question for you. Salaried person HUF को यूज करके कैसे इन्वेस्टमेंट करे?
Okay. So a CA is asking that. So of course, salaried person HUF. So I always tell my clients कि यार HUF का जो benefit मिला है, it's a great benefit. If you are earning extra money, you can route it through HUF. So here, salaried class बेचारा, they are getting very less exemptions, very less few deductions. They are bound to pay huge taxation. So what happens if you really want to divert your tax planning, or you can say save tax? HUF, I think that is the best resort. You can divert, but of course you cannot divert your salary income through HUF. So what happens? A salaried person. Can you repeat again the question? Salary person.
Salaried person HUF को यूज करके कैसे इन्वेस्ट करे?
Okay, so what happens? जो extra, so salaried class में अगर आप हैं, you mainly salaried class, if they want to look after tax planning, they always prefer 80C ले लेते. जो ट्रेडिशनल सेक्शंस है 80C 80D ले लिया, चलो ठीक है 80CCD ले लिया, ओके 80E ले लिया, 80E AEB ऐसे करके 80G ले लिया. All these are the different tax planning techniques through which they can do. But if you have extra income, say in other forms, not from salary, you can always go with the help of HUF, and HUF file say you can invest and reap the benefits of your income. Because again you are actually tax planning, it's there in your blood. So let's not go into the tax planning का intricacies. रूट ऑल अपने पैसे को जितना आप डाइवर्ट करके जितना टैक्स सेविंग कर सकते हो, इन्वेस्टमेंट कर सकते हो, परफेक्ट थिंग, यू कैन गो फॉर इट.
Next question is it okay to invest in new mutual fund NFO or invest only in settled successful mutual funds?
Okay, so settled, that's what actually my answer is. Again, that is a thing. New mutual fund, it's not like that. बहुत अभी last 2-3 years पहले lot of mutual funds were merged because there were very similar mutual funds which the government felt कि एक जैसे तो Sun Life और बहुत सारे companies, Birla Sun Life, वो सब merge किए अपने mutual funds को, but the characteristics of the mutual fund remained the same. So here you need to see what is your objective. You want a growth in your money, or you want regular income from your money, or you want, say, so here you just have to tell your fund manager, I want this growth fund scheme to be invested, or I want a balanced fund scheme in which I can invest the money. So here, if it fulfills your objective, go for that mutual fund.
Okay, next question is, should we invest in more than 3-4 mutual fund schemes, or does it mean we are more and more diversifying and it will not benefit?
No, it is not diversified. I mentioned also that we should have at least 3 to 4 mutual fund scheme. Our money should be invested, because what happens, it will fulfill the diversification only. So if you are going for balance, you are going for growth fund, you are going for say income. So all these different mutual funds will automatically diversify your funds and fulfill the basic objective, overcome your inflation risk, market risk, and your business risk.
Where can we have the price codes for company debentures? I do not find these in dailies like Business Standard. Like the person is needing price codes for company debentures.
The company debentures, you can visit the site of that company and you can get it. There's no problem at all.
I think, ma'am, that's all for the questions, if we say. Thank you, ma'am, for giving us your valuable time and insights on management accounting and financial planning. And also thanks to the audience for listening us. Now, for formal vote of thanks, I would like to invite and welcome CA Anil Kakkarji, Vice Chairman of Chandigarh branch of NIRC of ICI. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Tushi. Thanks a lot. Good evening to each and everyone. I see Anil Kakkad, Vice Chairman of Chandigarh branch. On the behalf of the branch, express my gratitude toward the members of the Committee on the Management Accounting of ICI for giving our branch the opportunity to host today's webinar on such important and burning topics. Thanks to CA Harpreet Singh Kharbanda ji for the keynote address and sparing his valuable time for the profession. We are also thankful to CA and Dr. Pinky Agarwal ji for giving such a nice deliberation on the topic. Of course, ma'am, it was although it ran late because I am but जैसे मैंने ज्वाइन किया तो I have learned lot of keynotes. That is, the estate planning is must, tax planning is must, and one thing which I like, that the monitoring, rebalancing and review is the must of your portfolio. And another point, that if you are busy and you have the interest to invest in the market, you can go for the AMC as an asset management company and do your homework first before investing. So ma'am, thanks once again for such a nice and I think so very useful deliberation given on your part, ma'am. I am of the firm belief that the member will have value addition to their knowledge from your deliberation, ma'am. We are also thankful to all the senior member and other members for their active participation on today's webinar. And once again, thanks to each and everyone. From my side, I will pass to the moderator, CA Toshiba Garg for the further proceeding. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. That's all for the session today. Thank you for the valuable insights, ma'am. Harpreet sir, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Kharbanda ji. Thank you, Toshiba. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.